Hello everyone, and welcome to my CBS Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Drama and Katie's health crisis result in a heart attack. According to previews on The Bold and the Beautiful, Katie Logan Spencer might experience a health emergency following her sister's rejection. For months, Katie and the Forresters have been at odds over Eric Forrester's choice to work for Logan following his forced retirement. Will Katie have a heart attack as a result of the stress? It was Eric that approached Katie and requested a position at Logan. Eric wanted to create a line for Katie and was angry with Ridge Forrester for firing him from Forrester Creations. But when the facts emerged, Eric refused to acknowledge his role in this whole mess. Donna Logan concealed Eric's actions from the Forresters despite being fully aware of them. Eric says that when he was paid to create this line for Logan, his designs were taken without his permission. Logan used ideas that Eric had signed a contract for, and they compensated him well for it. Additionally, Eric refuses to acknowledge that the behaviors of his entire family were the reason he went to Katie, and that his decision was the catalyst for the entire fashion war. Both Eric and Hope Logan Spencer's decision to join Logan has been known to Donna. Even though Donna didn't agree with Hope's decision, she decided to keep the details to herself. Instead of acknowledging what she knows about why both designers were there, Donna has opted to support the Forresters. Even though Donna was well aware of what was happening, she remained supportive of Katie until the truth was revealed. Donna even made a last-ditch effort to make Katie pull Hope's line. Katie is clearly feeling the effects of all of this stress, including Will Spencer's termination from Forrester Creations. Will, who hasn't started these altercations, and Brooke's son are still fighting. Katie still needs to see a specialist because she got a heart transplant years ago. The level of stress Katie has been experiencing lately is unnecessary. Could all of these recent problems be overtaxing Katie's heart, potentially leading to a health crisis? Katie might experience cardiac problems that could result in a full-blown heart attack. Katie is aware that she can't manage a lot of stress, and it keeps getting worse. This week, Katie will rely on Bill Spencer, but she may still experience a catastrophe. Before Katie has an opportunity to see her sisters again, will she wind up in the hospital? Even if Katie's heart fails, would Brooke and Donna still force her out of their lives? At last, Sheila Carter loses it and proves Steffy correct. On The Bold and the Beautiful, Sheila Carter's tolerance is waning. She previously signed Deacon Sharp's divorce papers and gave up her marriage. Sheila even saved Taylor Hayes' life. What more can an ex-killer do to visit her grandson? In terms of Steffy Forrester, that seems to be a lot. On Bold and Beautiful, Sheila Carter is getting desperate, which is never a good combination. Sheila is shown strategizing and talking to herself about her Steffy issue in a recent soap opera teaser. Dr. Finn's wife will deny Sheila's request to visit Hayes once more this week. Will Finn's crazy mother eventually lose it after the countless rejections? She sincerely believed that Steffy would alter her mind when Deacon Sharp's wife signed his divorce papers. Steffy Forrester is not going to give up, even if Sheila has made a lot of progress and changed her ways. Spoilers indicate that Sheila will even seek assistance from Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda, Finn's other mother. Lee is unlikely to be able to change Steffy's perception of her mother-in-law. Lee actually needs to be careful because if she stands up for Sheila too much, she might also be prohibited from meeting Hayes. Sheila Carter was attempting to get rid of Steffy on Bold and the Beautiful not too many years ago. Sheila attempted to take Finn's wife out when Finn declined to date her due to his marriage. Finn was shot and thought to be dead as a result. Do you think Sheila will eventually lose it and show Steffy is correct? Is Finn's wife in jeopardy once more? Love triangle ignites, explosive confession, and desperate begging. This is a recap of The Bold and the Beautiful. Sheila Carter begs on her knees in today's episode. Melissa Dillon, meanwhile, makes a shocking admission. Dillon tells Jessica at work that it's more than just a foolish crush. Will Spencer has captured her heart. They discuss Electra Forrester's possible response. She said Dillon would never lie about it. Electra walks in. Jessica says good luck to her friend and walks out. With Will no longer in her life, Electra is struggling. She sees Will in a way that no one else does. It's unfair. Electra encourages her buddy not to go too far with Dylan, even though she is aware that he has affections for Will. Dylan is reminded by Electra that there are plenty of men in Los Angeles, so he shouldn't choose Will. Dylan claims that Electra is making a lot of demands if she isn't with Will. Dylan views Will as a hero. Given that Electra cast him away, why should she avoid him? Whoa, she's somewhat correct. Electra keeps blinking. Electra is informed by Dylan that she made a decision. Dylan is being asked by Electra to allow Will some time to grieve their romance. At this moment, he is vulnerable. Does Dylan not want to be a rebound? It wouldn't be appropriate, Dylan laughs. LOL. According to Electra, it wouldn't. She and Will click, according to Dylan. Dylan advises her pal to give R.J. Forrester a shot. Electra brings up her friend's obsession with Will. Electra calls her the B word when Dylan claims it's love. Sheila urges Steffy Forrester Finnegan to open her heart at John Finnegan's office. Steffy won't put the kids in danger. That seems really serious, especially since Steffy is carrying a paper bag with a belt. Sheila reminds Steffy of all the things she has given up. She needs her family now. Finn. How can Sheila comfort Steffy? Nothing will comfort the brunette, she claims. Sheila would sacrifice herself for Finn and Hayes Forrester Finnegan. For Steffy, she accepted a bullet. The woman tells the brunette that she has been quite understanding of Taylor Hayes' theft of Deacon Sharp. Sheila's forceful advocacy of a visiting schedule shakes Steffy. She wants to sing Finn a happy birthday. She has never before had the opportunity. Steffy mentions the pizza cutter. Sheila said that it was the pizza, not Taylor, that she attacked. Sheila abruptly drops to her knees and begs Steffy. The waitress keeps pleading, shocking the woman. Katie Logan Spencer, Heather Tom, discusses the family conflict with Will at work. Katie advises Will to pursue Electra and never give up on love. Will has a great heart, but Katie worries about his temper. He is deserving of happiness. Will believes Electra's remarks were not sincere. Katie encourages her son to pursue his ideal girlfriend. Post your opinions in the space provided for comments below. The drama is upended by Sheila's stunning appeal to Steffy. According to spoilers and updates for The Bold and the Beautiful, Sheila Carter is determined to use a sincere plea to demonstrate her desperation. She intends to take extreme actions that will startle Steffy Forrester Finnegan and give her daughter-in-law a lot to think about. Fans are aware that Steffy has often told John Finnegan that she is adamantly against letting Sheila into their lives. Finn feels reluctant to oppose Steffy, even though he would be happy to give Sheila another chance if it were entirely up to him. He cannot serve as a conduit for Sheila to connect with him because his top concern is to protect his marriage and the life he has created with Steffy. Sheila wants to be close to Finn and Hayes Finnegan, Brian David Garlick, but Finn has stated that he is unable to grant her demands. Sheila would even be happy to spend a few minutes bonding with Finn at this point, but Steffy is preventing any communication. Sheila's distance from her family just makes her more determined to find a method to improve her situation over time. She thinks it might truly make a difference if she can simply show Steffy how much she has changed and how much she wants this connection. Sheila is motivated by this determination to face Steffy head-on, where she intends to perform boldly to demonstrate her sincerity. When Sheila takes the big step of kneeling in front of Steffy, it appears that she will be totally shocked. Sheila will surely cry uncontrollably throughout her emotional outburst in the hopes that her message will be adequately communicated. Steffy will undoubtedly struggle to understand Sheila's motivations. A part of her will be suspicious, thinking that this might just be another one of Sheila's cunning plans. But another aspect of Steffy may recognize the sincere desperation in Sheila's behavior, perceiving that she is genuinely prepared to go to any lengths to establish a bond with her family. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers indicate that Sheila's decision to kneel in front of Steffy will undoubtedly have a big effect. Watch this space for updates on how Steffy will handle the fallout from this unexpected encounter. Schemer destabilizes Spencer's, Forrester's, and Logan's in Bill's 3 dirty moves. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful suggest that Bill Spencer will undoubtedly have more tricks in his sleeve. Let's think about what B&B drama Bill might unleash in the upcoming months, because he will always be a troublemaker. You can know that Bill will dig his heels in at Logan, since he doesn't back down from a fight or let his opponents win. Here are 3 filthy tricks that could help Bill fulfill his commitment to preserving his family and creating this fashion brand with Katie Logan Spencer, Heather Tom. To begin with, Bill will undoubtedly engage in a little more scheming regarding his competition with the Forresters. Bill will undoubtedly find another method to exact revenge on Ridge Forrester and his family, much like he did with the Hope for the Future diamond. Bill will be even more determined to maintain this animosity in light of the recent treatment of Katie and Will Spencer, Crew Morrow, by the Forresters. Stay watching to see how Bill can utilize Logan to target the Forrester clan. There will undoubtedly be another avenue for him to do it. Naturally, Bill is aware that his wife may be less inclined to take necessary action against Brooke Logan Forrester and the Forrester family if Katie makes amends with Brooke. In light of this, Bill may be tempted to undermine any future attempts at reconciliation between Brooke and Katie. That can also entail a dirty play, because Bill might make it his goal to keep Katie and Brooke at odds. Bill might find a means to stop Brooke and Katie from working toward peace if they appear to be on the verge of doing so. 3. Will is pushed toward Dylan by Bill acting as a matchmaker? Given that Electra Forrester is a member of the Forrester clan, Bill disapproves of Will Spencer's obsession with her. Bill may eventually act as a matchmaker for Will and Melissa Dillon because he wants Will to move on. If Dillon loses her position at Forrester Creations due to her pursuit of Will, Bill might try to keep her close to Will by hiring her. Bill might be able to manipulate Will's romantic life and keep Electra out of the picture by being a little unscrupulous. In any event, Bill might decide that Dillon would be a better fit for Will and engage in some matchmaking. Don't miss the aftermath, because spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful indicate that if Bill doesn't exercise caution, his actions may result in negative news. Dillon recalled her evening with Will at the Forrester Creations design office on Tuesday's episode. When Jessica, the hostess from Bikini, arrived, she asked right away if Will had experienced any problems. Her friend squealed as Dillon shut the door. They just spoke, she acknowledged. Jessica's broad smile suggested that there was more to it. Dillon clarified that after making out with Will, she dozed off on his couch. When Jessica learned that was all they did, she was dissatisfied. However, she vowed not to tell anyone since she was thrilled for Dillon. Dillon said that she felt bad about what had occurred. However, if Electra hadn't put an end to it permanently, she wouldn't have visited him. She said that Wyatt, Darren Brooks, Will's brother, wanted her to take care of him. Dillon wants to give Will enough time to move past Electra. She was confident that they would have a future together, nevertheless. Dillon didn't give a damn if Will caused her to lose her job. She was confident that everything will eventually work out for them. Ultimately, Electra could rely on RJ. Dillon also believed that they would end up together. Will considered Electra and Dillon at Logan. When Wyatt entered, he saw that he was preoccupied. He pleaded with his brother to let go of the Forrester after seeing Electra's picture on Will's laptop. Will maintained that he was all right. Wyatt, however, was not persuaded. He asked Will a question that no one else had recently asked. He was curious about Will's recent emotional state. Will hasn't been himself, according to Wyatt. Wyatt mentioned Nancy from the beach house, who was actually Dillon. She is really attractive, Will acknowledged. Wyatt begged his brother not to follow Nancy. Will acknowledged this, but he insisted that he couldn't simply let go of his feelings for Electra. Wyatt brought up the fact that Electra broke up with him due to a business arrangement. Wyatt saw that Will was never pleased when he talked about Electra. His only concern was his brother's happiness.